Women, listen, they could be fat, they could be skinny, they could be short, they could be tall. You gonna go for it. As long as they got a box, you'll hit it. He gotta judge you to make you stop. But God says if you make a lie or you practice an abomination, he says you ain't gonna make it in the book of life. You ain't gonna be in the kingdom of heaven. Hey, Evan, what did we read earlier God considers an abomination?
21:8.
21:8? What did God consider an abomination? Idols. Like if you were to wear a cross, that's a what? So if you make an abomination, and you make yourself an abomination when you do that, what does God say will happen to you?
Bunny rabbits don't lay eggs.
You're gonna be in a lake of fire. Like, hey, you wear a cross? No. Do you have a cross in your house? Okay, you know what that cross is? It's an idol. Where did God tell us to have a cross? Never. So you having that idol, you know, even God says don't bring an abomination into your house. He said don't put that idol up in your house. He told us, listen, I gave you laws, statutes, and commandments. I didn't give you an image for you to worship. Wait, ain't that one of the 10 commandments?
Bunny rabbits don't lay eggs, so it's a lie.
Now, hold on. Adrian. Okay, you said it's a word. Okay. Hey, y'all keep the commandments, right? Okay. Read that. Read what you got, Revelation 21:8.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 21 and verse 8. But the fearful and unbelieving and the abominable and murderers and whoremongers and sorcerers and idolaters and all liars shall have their part in the lake of fire which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death.
That wasn't what I wanted, but I'll take it. He said if you a liar, if you a whoremonger, you a murderer, guess what? Lake of fire. Depart from me. Like here. I'll give you an example. Because we say, well, I ain't no whoremonger. Hey, raise your hand if you're a virgin.
15.
How old are you?
That's the monk of a bed.
20. How old are you? Okay. So, we passed that now. But understand this. Do you think God's okay with you not being a virgin but having sex and you ain't married?
Today's the Sabbath, all right?
Okay, good. What about you, Evans? You dealing with someone right now? You got a girlfriend? Oh, you got a couple girls. Okay. Hey, hold on. What did God say will be in the lake of fire?
Bring it out.
He said whoremongers. So that means if you do it with multiple women, if Christ was to crack the sky right now, what's happening to you, buddy? Hey, boy, you gonna be burning. You gonna be like Usher singing "Let It Burn," bruh. Hey, in fact, Hebrews chapter 13, verse 4, because that's something that's prevalent in our community. In fact, you want to know how it's true? We don't honor marriage so much to the point we have to have a women's shelter in our community. Think about that. If every black man was to marry the black woman he's dealing with, will we have those issues? Will we have baby mama drama? Will we have fatherless homes? Will we have communities where we have a bunch of little kids around here wanting to be thugs? Nope. Will we have our sisters out here trying to get abortions? All that stuff goes back to not wanting to get married. That's why God said this about marriage.
It's the book of Hebrews, chapter 13 and verse 4. Marriage is honorable in all.
God says marriage is something to be honored. Do we honor marriage?
Well, I do.
You honor marriage?
I want to get married.
You want to get married? Okay, good. What about you, Evan? You want to get married?
Most of the black community.
Hell no.
Hey, I know you don't want to get married. When you said I got a bunch of girls, he's like, nah, boy, I can't get locked down to one of them.
You won't stop till you die. Get that one.
Hey, yeah. Sirach chapter 23, verse 17.
Bring it out.
I want to show you something, bruh.
I ain't like, you know, it's just how it is, like
Lifestyle.
That just be
That's your lifestyle, right?
like
But
single, you gonna do what you wanna do.
but listen to this, bruh. Listen to this, bruh. Hey, let me ask you this. You say you want to be single, you can do what you want to do. But remember what I said earlier. we think that God's so loving and forgiving that we can do whatever and get away with it. Wait, hold on. Who's heard the story of Noah, where God flooded the entire earth, only left 8 people alive? You know God says, I don't change, right? You know, when you read that story, he says, you know what? I promise y'all, I won't flood the earth. But when you read the Bible, he says, lake of fire. I'm about to burn this thing. You know that God will be the same one to say, oh, Evans, yeah, it was your lifestyle, right? You like having a woman so much. You couldn't just settle down to have one woman.
I try not to do it,
but I'm gonna show you what God says about whoremongers. Read that.
It's the book of Sirach, chapter 23 and verse 17. All bread is sweet to a whoremonger.
Hey, what does that mean? All bread is sweet to a whoremonger. What do you mean, Evans? Come on.
Like the sex be good, so like you want to keep doing it.
Okay, hey, Adriana, what does that mean? Who's the bread to a whoremonger? Women. So when it says all bread, what's it saying?
That's right.
Yeah, all women. Listen, they could be fat, they could be skinny, they could be short, they could be tall. You gonna go for it.
Yep.
As long as they got a box, you'll hit it. That's what God's saying. All bread is sweet to a whoremonger. Read.
All bread is sweet to a whoremonger. He will not leave off till he die.
God says the only thing that'll make you stop is if, one, he takes you out of it, or you gotta die. He gotta judge you to make you stop. Because guess what? Today, you have it to where you have AIDS and HIV, and they trying to make medicine to hide the symptoms. So you can keep on fornicating. To get you out of this, either you better repent, or I gotta kill you. Hey, you want God to kill you?
I try not to. I mean, I don't want to. I mean, I try not to do it, but like, if
You're addicted.
It'd be available.
So let me ask you this: when you say you try not to do it, is it like they call you and you like you go headlong? Both.
I would say both. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna show you how you can stop being a whoremonger. And even for you, this will go back to you. Hebrews chapter 13, verse 4. We're gonna read that again.
Even the devil try to tip me, even though I'm not celibate, I might have a sex, I'm not doing nobody. He still brings God.
That's good.
Trying to talk to me, but
That's good, because that's what's gonna happen. That's how. Listen, remember, the Bible says that Satan is an old devil. Remember, Satan was back during the time of Genesis in the garden. So when he comes up to you, we think that we can box with Satan, saying like, "Hey, bruh, you know that like I've been here. Like this is my first rodeo dealing with you. I know what you like. Hey, what's your type? Be honest, bro. We met. What's your type? Okay, you like light skins. You like light skins. Okay. So guess what Satan gonna do? He gonna send a light skin your way, and you think that everything's good. But God, in fact, let's get Hebrews 13:4. I want to read that before I say what I'm about to say. Hebrews 13:4.
It's the book of Hebrews, chapter 13 and verse 4. Marriage is honorable in all, and the bed undefiled.
God says, when you married, whatever you and your spouse want to do, have at it. Be fruitful and multiply. If you like, yo, I get that temptation, I gotta have sex. God says, get a wife. If you want to have sex, go ahead. Be fruitful and multiply. But when you want to have sex and not have the responsibility of marriage, this is what he says.
Marriage is honorable in all, and the bed undefiled. But whoremongers and adulterers, God will judge.
God says, if you are in the midst of whoredom, if you are a cheater, that's what adulterer is, a cheater. He says, I will judge you. He will judge us. He will punish us. How? Let's ask. How would God punish a whoremonger? Remember, we were earlier said, listen, you won't leave off till you die. So how would he punish you?
I ain't trying to get to that point.
But here's the thing about it. Here's the thing about it. God says it. If you don't stop, it will get to that point.
Yeah, I'm trying to stop, man.
Hey, Adriana, how would God judge a whoremonger? Yeah. Okay, but like, what about right now? That's the ultimate judgment. Yeah. Okay, I'll give you one. Boom, there's one. STD. Because think about it. What's the only way you can get an STD? If I was to shake your hand right now, would you get an STD? No. Okay. If you was to hug your mama, would you get an STD? No. The only way for you to get an STD is to have sex. But how many times you hear about a married couple catching an STD and they faithful to one another? It never happens. Hey, this is how you know God behind it. He said, listen, if you on a marriage, I said the bed's in the file. You won't ever catch an STD if you're dealing with your wife. But let you step out of that marriage or let you not want to get married. Oh, buddy, you better catch an STD. You better catch an STD and you gonna burn. And then when you finish going with that plague and you die, then you gonna come see me and I'm gonna cast you into the lake of fire to judge you some more. Hey, you know it's a lose-lose. You feel, think about it, minutes of pleasure for a lifetime of torment in hell. Is it worth it?
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom. What is the nation?
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models.